Hello everyone, Noto Addiction speaking here, coming to you with another video. And in today's video we're going to discuss how my addiction to alcohol caused me to lose all my friends. And the thing is, that's a wonderful volcano going off behind me. It's a geyser. So beautiful, isn't it? But I lost all my friends because of my addiction to alcohol, because of the things I would do. I thought that I was going to be a model citizen. I thought I was going to be cool. Everything was going to be all right. But the thing is, keep it a buck, it was just, I had a lot of selfishness when I was getting drunk. When I got drunk, like I always tell you guys, you either get happy me or you're going to get very angry me. And a lot of times, the angry me is the one that poked out the most. And I'm not really proud to say it. But keep it a buck, guys. My friends just didn't want to hang around me, because when I would get drunk, it was a lot of points where I would like to try to fight a lot. I was always angry, and I lost the majority of my friends behind it, either trying to pull them into some mess or evil, trying to overdo something that had one of their problems. See, me, when I see my friends getting into something, even if it was just a regular little small argument or something, I would take it upon myself to make it even more of a problem than it really was. I would go in and escalate the problem. Say, for instance, they were having an argument with somebody that they knew or something, and it could have been resolved by them just talking it out. I would go over there and turn it up to the point where they're dang near becoming to fists. Probably have come to fists a couple times. And I ended up destroying the relationships of them, between them and between me and the friend. So I had them losing relationships over my actions. So honestly, guys, I wish I could take a lot of this stuff back, but I am a firm believer of everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and you just never know for what reason this could have happened to me. But I just know this substance would take over me, turn me into a totally, completely different person that I wish I never would have even showed people. I lost friends, and not only did I just lose friends, I lost a girl that I was really very, very interested in, like a girlfriend kind of. Well, she was about to be my girlfriend, and she brought me over. She took me out. I was drinking, but I was drinking way more than she thought I was drinking. Cause I was good at hiding how much I was drinking. You know, I would get the bottle, I'd fill up a lot, and I'd put some inside of the like a Coca-Cola bottle or something. Put Coke in it, but you would think I'm drinking Coke, but really it's about 75% liquor and the rest is just Coke. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of thing I was doing, and I was really good at doing that too. But the thing is, she took me off, but we got back to the room and stuff. You know, we was hanging out. I was drinking a lot, but she was cooking for me and stuff. And, you know, things transpired towards there. We got to the bedroom and, you know, stuff like that. And necessarily no need to get into it here. But thing is just, I was getting selfish to the point where I just got mad because I got mad because she didn't want to do something for me. I don't know what it really was. I don't know if I wanted something more to eat. I just made something stupid up to the point where, because I was loaded, I was drunk as heck. I was really drunk as heck. But she was just, I just wanted her to do something and she wouldn't do it. And I was just mad and I just went off on her. You see what I mean? Just destroying relationships. She was a really sweet girl, really good girl. Just went off on her, cussed her out and everything. Ruined the entire day and night over being loaded and just acting off of that. Because I just get real emotional when I was drunk. Extremely emotional. I will never forget one night to the point where I was with friends, right? And I'm a kid to the buck. I was so drunk to the point where I felt like messing with people. So I made it seem like there was a ghost in the house and stuff, and I was literally scaring other people. And the act I put on was so convincing that it was just crazy. I was just going crazy around the house. I was doing the most. I was making up stories, making up ghost stories and stuff like that, saying that my ex is haunting me or something like that. I made that up, making up stuff just because, it was just the drink pushing me to be a whole other person that I'm really not. It's because I notice when I'm sober, I don't act like this. I don't do none of the stuff that I do when I'm drunk, when I'm sober at all. And like when I'm drunk, I like to be around people too much. And I was around them, scaring them, making up scary stories, freaking everybody out in the house. Now a lot of people don't even mess with me to this day because of that. See what I mean? The actions that I did back then destroyed a lot of relationships I ever had back then for good. But you know what? I mean, even though I wish I could take a lot of that back, a lot of that stuff was still meant to happen. Because if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be able to tell you guys about it today. I wouldn't be able to share my story with you guys today, my transparency, all the stupid stuff I've done when I was drunk and stuff. I was a member of the point where my friends came to me to my cousin's house. We was playing, everything was good. We was playing spades, we were enjoying ourselves. Just enjoying ourselves. And I went outside to get something out the car. I seen one of our friends, I guess one of their pieces of company was looking at me funny. And I just kind of just like, what the hell are you looking at? Like, what the, just started cussing them. Started cussing out a little bit. No, actually, I didn't even cuss him out. I just kind of was like, what was going on with them? So I went back in the house. I was all fired up. I'm like, man, what y'all finna do? You know what I'm saying? I went over there just complaining, creating problems where none existed. All they was doing was just seeing, they were sitting in their car chilling, but they just looked out because they seen somebody come out the house. But to me, I'm loaded, I'm drunk, and I'm thinking, oh, it's go-go time. It's macaroni time. I went up there. I looked at it and I pictured it to be a problem. I made a problem where one didn't exist. See, that's the stuff that I was doing when I was getting drunk. I was creating problems where they didn't exist, where they had no place. You see what I mean? And I was losing my friends by doing stuff like that on a repeated basis, like creating problems where everything was peaceful. Somebody would just look at me funny if I was in that mode, especially if I was listening to some type of music. Like, you couldn't have me listening to gangster music while I was drunk, because that would make me want to emulate those people. I mean, I never went to the point where I would do all the street stuff and all that, but deep within me, I always wanted to fight and do all this other stuff and cause mischief when I was drunk, and it seemed like that was the perfect opportunity to do so. It's not like I just wanted to just do it, but it's just the drink to make you feel like there are no consequences for doing those actions. So I mean, I never really went to the point where I was committing like extremely crimes I couldn't take back or nothing, but it was just like, I was a loose cannon. I'll put it like that. I was a loose cannon. You didn't want to be around me when I was drunk, but when I was in anger mode. But when I was in nice mode, everybody was cool with me though. But at the same time, with that as well, I would get aggravating because I would go past my homeboys and I'd shake them up about 3 or 4 times in the night. 3 or 4 times every 10 minutes or something like that. Every 20 minutes. Every time I see you, I'm clapping them up. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Like, bro, I just saw you, bro. I just saw you. You know what I'm saying? I was doing that. So think of meeting somebody like that for the first time, and all they doing is just clapping you up and keep on coming back and forth. That can get annoying. So that's how I losing future friends and friends was like when they bring me around to functions. I was doing too much. You see what I'm saying? I was riding in the car with my homie one time, and he had some people in the back seat, and I was just talking their head off bad, like I was just going, just talking all kind of stuff. They were trying to hook me up with a girl. I got mad just because she ain't want to come sitting by me. Just all kind of stuff. I mean, I wasn't an angry or aggressive person with no women or nothing. I was never like that. I just had like a nonchalant attitude with it. And if I felt like they was acting funny to me, because I got like a bullshit meter. So even if people are doing actually bullshit to me, I didn't have to react in that manner. I could have just said, okay, yeah, you go that way because you acting like that. But to me, I took it times 10,000 and I just cussed them out. F you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be with you stupid. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I take minor stuff and turn it into something major. So that caused me to lose a whole lot of friends, guys. And to be honest, guys, if your friends are coming to you afterwards, you know what? Like every morning after our drink, every morning after the night I would drink, it's like it's almost like you waiting on a certain report. That's what it's like. It's like every time that I'll have like a heavy night of drinking and I didn't remember what happened, when people start calling you up and stuff like that and saying, oh, you did this, you did that, or you did that, it's like going to the principal's office. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck did I do now? That's what it felt like every time. I knew I blacked out and I didn't remember what happened, and I'll look at my messages, I'll be like, oh man, I sent all these people these messages, I done told the girls that I like, you know, I was like, man, I was sending all the girls that I like messages and stuff like that. Some of them was actually really cool with it. Some of them actually liked my drunk texting. That's the crazy part about it, right? But a lot of them was like, you know, you okay? Some of them was concerned, you know, stuff like that, because they know that I was drunk texting. But the thing is, it just got out of hand, you know, doing way too much, and then getting those reports of what I've done and all that stuff was just not convincing. It was bad for me. I didn't like having to hear those reports all the time about what you've done, and dang, these people, they ain't messing with you no more. They mad at you because of a drunk night that you weren't even in your right mind. None of that. See, me, I wasn't ever just a calm drinker. I was the one that would take it there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying this so you guys don't ever just end up like me, drinking, losing all your friends because of your alcohol addiction, because it's not really worth it, especially if you experience any of the things that I've mentioned here and you had those blackouts and you don't know what you did, or you have a whole bunch of drunk texting, probably like a lot of episodes that you having. They say those that can't hold their liquor and stuff like that, but especially if you're the type of person like I was, and you see some of those patterns, or if you see some of those patterns in your friends, bro, just kind of have a talk with them, sit them down, even though they ain't gonna want to hear it, but further down that road, they gonna thank you, whether you still friends with them or not, because it's a lot of friends that tried to sit me down and talk to me, but I ain't want to listen to them now. But now I'm thanking them. I thank them for trying to have that patience with me. You know what I'm saying? You'll appreciate that. They might not appreciate it right when you want them to. It might even be years down the line, but they will appreciate it. Trust and believe. So I just wanted to discuss that with you guys. How I lost all my friends because of my alcohol addiction. Hopefully none of you guys go down the same road I did, or make the same mistakes I made, which is why I'm sharing these and some of the signs that lead up to it. You see people having those episodes, man, sit them down, have a talk. Or if you resonate with this in any way, shape, or form, and you feel like this might be you, you know, consider calming things down and, you know, actually look at it in the mirror and see that you value what you got, because if your friends are going to be there for you, but if you push them away, you'll end up being alone a lot and lonely. Wish you could take things back that you can't take back, and they ain't cool with you no more, even though that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You was a whole nother person while you was doing that stuff, but they ain't gonna want to hear that. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys. And this is Note of Addiction, guys. Hello, everybody. And remember, anybody can overcome an addiction if they try. They get their family and friends and have a network of people. But if you're willing to do it, you can. I'm out.
I'm all out of favors. Don't ask for nothing, had enough. They driving me crazy. And all I did was show them love. They turning to haters. As soon as I would tell them no, don't ask for nothing, had enough. And all I did was show them love. I did so much stuff for some people, they came up and now they never will admit it. They took all advantage of me.